"Make sure your brother doesn't get too close to the computers. I don't want them to think that he's stealing," said my mother as we walked through the electronics department. "I'm glad that you're not ghetto like the other black kids," commented my white middle school friends as we worked on our history assignment. "If you raise your hand and get this answer wrong, the entire class will believe that all black girls are dumb," drummed my inner conscience. I can't remember a time where I could just be. I can't remember a time where I let something other than my race determine my actions. It's exhausting. Black women are constantly misrepresented in media and entertainment, and I feel that it is my duty to show the world that black women don't fit into just one stereotypical box. I want to show the world that we are a beautiful spectrum with overlapping layers of melanin. This responsibility is an overwhelming burden to bear. No matter how hard I try, the implicit racial biases that society possesses seem stronger than my best efforts. Last summer, I attended an artificial intelligence camp, and I was able to see how racial bias seeps into technology. In my time at the camp, I participated in a project that corrected racial bias in a computer software. A risk assessment software known as Compass has been used in many states to determine how long of a sentence a defendant should receive. This software uses many factors to determine the risk assessment score, one of which is race. The inclusion of this factor into the algorithm resulted in African Americans earning a higher risk score than any other race. Through this project, I was able to see the negative product of poor representation, as racial biases of society had transferred to the screens. For any active change to come about, a problem must first be acknowledged. If I was the only one aware of this problem, then I knew that it was up to me to bring about its change. I knew that among women and people of color my age, interest and opportunities in computer science were low. I took it upon myself to take the knowledge that I gained in my various programs and share it with the students at my high school through Girls Who Code. After finding the perfect facilitator, designing posters, and submitting documentation, I established a Girls Who Code chapter at my high school, turning my dream into my reality. Since its launch earlier this school year, I have been able to infuse girls with an increasing interest and knowledge in computer science that may one day close the gender and racial gaps in technology. My response to the various biases that infiltrate society today is to make sure that the people behind the scenes or the screens properly reflect society so that one day we can all just be.